Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Yeah, so anyway, I'm working on getting the van ready to go on a trip. It's not quite ready, so we have a little bit left to do, as you can see. Anyway, basically what that means is we're gonna put it back together and use it as it is. So we'll get the seats back in it. I should not have taken out the rails for the bench seat. So we're gonna have to put those back in. I really didn't even have to pull out the main seats, the cockpit seats. So anyway, you know, whatever. We'll put them back in. I thought I was gonna get more done than I did. But I'm gonna show you this transition piece that goes in right here, that cover piece. So I'm gonna get that up. That's this guy right here. So this is a custom fiberglass piece. It's a custom fiberglass piece that I make here in the shop, and it makes the best transition on the market. So if you look at the other van builders that are selling $180,000 vans, they don't do a transition this good. So anyway, yeah, this is the best transition on the market, and I'm gonna go ahead and get it screwed in and mounted, and then I'll put the B-pillar covers back in, put the driver's seat, passenger seat, and the overhead sun visors and shelves. Get those in. We'll put the bench seat back in, and then we'll be ready for a trip, even if it's in the back of the van, just like this. So we can always sleep on the floor. We've done it before. I guess that rhymes. But anyway, all right, so here we go. Filler shot, you know.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. It's nice the magnet was there. See that?
Oh yeah.
Buddy. Where that screw went. That's all right. I don't know where that screw went. That's all right. Buggers. We'll find them. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So anyway, this here is the transition that I was talking about. Screws in here. We got 3 screws across top. I could put some more in, but I don't feel the need right now. Just in case one of these screw holes went through an existing hole, I put some extra ones up there. You can see where the wiring harness goes through there. I'm actually going to put a grommet right there. And the grommet will be sliced, and I'll put it around there right when this finally goes in for the final product. I actually might even do it before our trip, so we're gonna go on a nice long bike trip. So anyway, I'll do that just to protect those wires. And then we got another screw over here. So if you look at that, like that is super nice and clean. The ceiling's gonna come into right here. The cover piece will come right here. You see a little bit of exposed steel that's painted. And then this side here, instead of having this big old goofy B-pillar that's designed for the crew van and the passenger van ceiling, we're gonna have a nice straight B-pillar which matches the one on the passenger side. So this is a nice straight transition. Again, it's the only transition on the market like it. It's the best one out there. So anyway, this is it. So you'll be able to see this come together. It really looks good when this is wrapped in black vinyl, and then the ceiling color, whatever that is, bamboo, tweed, whatever it is, comes right up to it. And you have this nice black B-pillar that runs into the black vinyl on this fiberglass trim piece. Looks really good. Looks great. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna continue putting the van back together so we can go on a trip. All right, so I got passenger side B-pillar. Gonna be putting this guy back in. There's a couple of little angled plastic pieces down at the bottom. They go in these rectangular holes. And then you have 2 sets of double spring clips and a single post and spring clip at the top. So the first thing you do is get the seat belt through the hole right here. Then you line up the seat belt height adjustment, which is this guy that moves up and down right here, and you line that up in this rectangle from this post here. After that, you push in and get the B-pillar behind both these weather strippings. That can be made easier by pulling the weather stripping back like so. It just depends on how you want to do it. So anyway, this is what we're doing. That's the B-pillar. That's what the transition's gonna look like. Super clean, and the driver's side will look the same. I'll show you that when we're done. All right, so I got that B-pillar on the passenger side in. All right, so the bolt for the seat belt's in there. Seat belt adjustment works nice. The weather stripping's all tucked around. And this right here is what the transition looks like. So super clean, and that looks especially good when this white fiberglass is wrapped in black vinyl, because this black just continues up and over and makes a real nice transition.
This.
All right, here we go. So right in here. All right, so putting on the new and improved driver's side B-pillar cover. Get this guy through there. This guy goes up and over there. Drops down. And then clips in there. That. Then over here, get over here, Liam. So as I'm putting this in, holding like right back in here. As I'm putting this in, I'm pulling out the weather stripping and getting that B-pillar cover behind there. Okay, so this particular one looks like it needs a little bit of heat gun action. It's kind of bowed out a little bit there. So anyway, for the trip, not gonna worry about it too much. But this one. Looks like it goes in there. Get everything lined up, and then you just push. Here's some snapping going on. Keep rolling out your weather stripping. And then this upper will push in like so. And that's it. Okay, so this is driver's side B-pillar. As you can tell, this now doesn't curve out to a non-existent factory headliner. This now goes straight up into the same transition that we have on the passenger side. So we have two symmetrical sides. Looks good, super easy to finish. This is definitely the best transition on the market. Anyway, it's custom made in my shop for the vans that I make. So anyway, that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the little, what are they? Coat hanger hooks, coat hooks, put the front seats in, do all that, get this button back up and roadworthy. All right, so one little tidbit on this new B-pillar cover and this nice fiberglass transition piece, right? So in order to make this nice and vertical and straight up and a super good transition, just like the passenger side sliding door, we have to buy a new B-pillar cover. So this is the factory one that has this big old radius piece to it, right? This is the one that's straight up and down. This one's really designed for a van that has a sliding door either on both sides or just on the driver's side. So anyway, this right here is the part number for that B-pillar cover, okay? All right, so I got the cockpit put back together. Everything is reassembled and ready to drive, really. So this is what your B-pillar looks like transitioning into the new fiberglass piece, right? That goes over, drops down to the existing B-pillar on the passenger side. Sun visors and shelves are back in. The bolts for the A-pillar cover, airbag covers are back in. Floor's back in. Looks like my floor mat's a little discombobulated, but put the floor mat back, and yeah, everything is well. The only thing left, I gotta hook up the wire under the driver's seat. Already did the passenger, so hook up the wire under the driver's seat, and then I could plug back in the ground, and we're ready to drive. So anyway, so this is the end of this particular video. The next video is going to be installing the 3-person factory bench seat into a cargo van. So anyway, stay tuned with that. Yeah, that's what's up next. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. Yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you. Bye.